What's going on, guys? Thank you for returning back to the channel. My name is Miguel. I go by Ebay Resells on YouTube and Instagram. And I'm a reseller from Southern California. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys the first couple items that I ended up picking up from the first weekend of yard selling and thrifting since the pandemic hit. So stick around so you guys can see all the great items that I ended up picking up. And I also have one special item that I ended up finding in my garage that is actually worth a lot of money. So stick around and I'll be showing you guys all these items. Alright guys, so please excuse the mess, but this is where I have everything laid out. This is actually my makeshift photo area. And actually, let's start off right off the bat, going from left to right. The first item that I ended up picking up is this Yamaha Am FM tuner. And I picked this up from the Salvation Army. I was not really expecting this specific item to be that expensive because typically AM FM tuners really just don't bring a lot of money. But I was surprised how much this item could actually bring. So this is what I bought it for. And this item goes for over $100. I was really surprised. Yeah, I believe this is the best find of this weekend. I ended up testing it out. All the lights turned on, all the buttons worked, and all the stations based off of the presets ended up working on here. So the next item here is a Panasonic 4-head hi-fi stereo VCR unit. This one I only picked up for, I believe, $3. So yeah, $2.99. It's not really a high-priced item. I believe I could still get about $35 out of it. I'll have to double check, and maybe if I have time, I'll put comps on this video. But you know, VCRs are kind of like a hot item right now. Although the single unit ones are not the best, but I picked this one up because it was $3 and it came with the these cables here. The next item is actually this Sony Dvd Recorder. This is not a dual unit, but the cool thing about it is, I don't know if the camera's going to be able to focus on here. So this one's able to record the DVD RW and the DVD R, and I guess it's also able to overwrite. So this unit I was also able to pick up for $4. So I think that that feature was pretty cool, that you're able to record on this specific unit. This is the first time that I've seen this type of unit. So when I looked at the cost for this one, it was around, I believe, $40 to $60. Now the next thing, I took a chance with this one, although I did verify that it was playing CDs and all the buttons work. But the reason I'm saying that I'm taking a chance is because it was priced pretty high. It was priced at $16. Now this is not the best unit. Now this is not going to be the most profitable one, but I love playing CDs because I love music in general. And these type of units just seem really, really cool to me. I love audio and video units. But this one is not that expensive. Currently on eBay, I believe I might be able to get about $40 to $50. But this is just a cool unit. It's not in the best of shape, as you can tell. The top has scuffs. First, I'm going to start off with the cameras. If you guys are not aware of cameras, especially these 35mm point and shoot, pay attention to the Olympus. Both of these are Olympus, and both of these I found at the Goodwill thrift store. Now, I did end up paying up for both of these. I paid $9.99 for both of these. I was taking a chance on these, and I still haven't tested it, so in a sense, I'm still taking a chance, right? I ordered batteries for them so I could test them out. But if they are in working condition, in which this one seems to be in really great shape, it seems like the owner, and I'm assuming it's probably the same owner, I'm assuming that the owner took really good care of these. This one comped on eBay for sold listings. I'm looking close to $100. So take a look at the model. And I believe it's Stylus Epic Zoom 80. I'm going to also be including, I believe, batteries with it, just to make my listing a little bit more presentable and more enticing to a buyer. This one is not as great as this one price-wise, but I'm still hoping to get at least 50 to 70 bucks for it if it's in working condition. Look out for these type of cameras, and don't pass them up, because the majority of the time people pass them up because they don't think that anybody wants film cameras. So, all right. The next thing, this one I picked up for $5, and I got it from the same thrift store that I bought these cameras from. So now that I've tested it, it's working, and it goes for about $20 to $25. But what I am doing with this specific unit, or actually both of these units, I'm going to pair it up with some batteries. One of them takes AA and the other one takes AAA. But I'm going to be pairing these with headphones, just to make the listing better, right? So by doing that, I ended up spending $1 for these headphones. They're not the best headphones, but they'll be able to be, the unit will be able to be used right off the bat, right? Because it'll have batteries and headphones. So by spending, I'd say $2 more for this unit, it'll hopefully turn a $25 unit to maybe $35 to $40. So I'll increase my profit by a pretty good margin there. Just because people don't want to have to hassle with ordering a specific type of headphone. Now, obviously, they can change these in the future if they want, but like I said, they'll be able to use this unit right off the bat. Now, for this one, I was quite surprised with this specific unit. This was a $3 unit. Take in mind, this was more expensive than this at the thrift store. I bought this at a different thrift store, though, where all their items were overpriced. I guess they slipped on this unit. Now, this one goes for about $60 on eBay used, in the same type of condition that this one is in. And that is just the unit itself. That's not including batteries or the headset or the earphones. And by including these earphones and the batteries, I'm hoping to at least get close to $80 for this pack, right? So I'll take a $60 unit and hopefully get an additional 20 bucks just by spending $2 more, right? So I got these at the Family Dollar. So maybe that's a good tip for you guys to also start doing, just to get better sales on an item. All right, guys. So the next thing is 2 different items I got from the estate sale that I ended up attending. The first thing is this update, or this Wave music system update disc, and this is for Bose, and then this Bose demo CD, as well as the Bose remote. Now the remote is going for about $20. Now I ended up buying a battery for it. So the same thing I did with the other AM FM radios, I'm going to be doing the same thing. So to entice the buyer to give me a higher price on the listing, I'm going to include a brand new battery, and it'll be pictured that way, right? So I'm going to list this for about 25 bucks with the brand new battery. Although it's going for about 20 bucks, hopefully that battery helps to entice a buyer to pay more, because they ain't got to deal with ordering a new battery once they get the unit. So the other thing is this demo CD. I believe it goes for close to $15 to maybe $20. I don't see any comps on just a single disc. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pair both of these discs together. Or actually, I might try to pair all 3. So I'm going to see how this goes. But I'm going to include 25 for this. 15 for this, and another 25 to 30 for this one. This one seems to be selling for about, I believe the last one I saw was close to 25 to 30 bucks. So I paid, and the whole thing is I paid 10 bucks for all these items, everything that's in this box and these Bose items. So the next thing is this Magnavox dual converter or audio converter. Basically it's a CD player with the tape. So pretty much you insert this into the tape deck of your car, connect this to the audio output of the unit, and then you'll be able to play the CDs into your car stereo. But just the just a CD player on its own, I believe it was going for about 25 to 30 bucks. But I'm going to be including all these things with it, right? So I'll be including the tape, then I'll be including the power cord as well. And what I'm also thinking of doing is just including the case. The case on its own goes for 25 bucks. So I think I'm going to end up listing this for about 70 bucks and or maybe 75. Leave it with best offers and then see what happens. Now the next thing here is this talking phone. I ended up paying $3 for it, and the brand is Ameriphone. This is one of those phones that has the large numbers on them, so it seems to be for the visually impaired. This is an open box item. Everything still has the original tape on it, and it does not seem like it has ever been removed from outside of the original packaging. I checked everything else on here, and the tape has never been removed from any of these. Well, that doesn't have tape, but typically you could tell when tape has been removed, and it has never been removed. This surprisingly goes for about, I believe, 40 to 50 bucks, and that's in used condition. So I'm gonna have to double check the actual brand new listings to see how much they've gone for. But this was a great pickup. So the next two items are some mechanical time switches. The brand is Intermatic, and so I ended up picking this unit for $5, and I believe this is the most expensive out of these two. I believe this one goes for about 60 bucks, and then this one was a little bit more expensive, but it's actually cheaper. I paid $8 for this one, and I believe this unit only goes for about 30 bucks. So I got them both because regardless, it's going to be a profit, and the shipping is not going to be that bad for both, for either one of these. The next thing, I ended up picking up some Nintendo DS games. I got this little bag of 5 games for $1, and it has a Lego game, a Crayola game, and I can't really see the other games, but $1. I'm hoping, I believe I'll be listing this for about 25 bucks or 25 to 35 bucks with best offers. And the last thing that I ended up picking up is this game. It's not a really expensive game, but it was $1. So this was brand new with the original clear wrapping over it as well. It does have one minor tear here within the wrapping, but like I said, it's brand new. There's only one that has sold for, I believe, 25 bucks, and it was used. So others are listed for 25 bucks, so I think I might list it for 25, free shipping. Regardless, I'll still make money because it was only $1. The next thing is this bat, this baseball bat. It's a Louisville TPX. It's a size 29 with a drop of 13, so minus 13. So this one I bought for $1, and I'm thinking I might end up selling this at a yard sale, unless I could find a comparable. There's others that are selling for about 20 bucks, so I'm not sure if I really want to deal with the shipping on this one. Alright guys, so the last item that I ended up picking up is another bat. This is a DeMarini 30-inch, and I bought it for $1 from the same yard sale that I got that other bat. The only bad thing is I didn't inspect it because as soon as I heard $1, I picked it up and I said I'll take it. But this is what happened. Right now, when I was picking this up, I noticed this, and then it has a very small, minor, I guess, crack there. It has a very minor crack there. So that was my fault, and I think I'm gonna be reselling this at a yard sale as well. Hopefully, I could get $2 out of it, and yeah. But these are all the items. I believe when I did the calculation, it was going to be over $100 of what I invested into all of these items. But the return is supposed to be over $500. So I think it was a pretty good weekend on pickups. And hopefully I can continue to have great pickups like this. There's actually one last item that I forgot to mention. Now the item that I ended up already listing right away because I knew it was going to be a pretty good item is a drop water filter for a Whirlpool or Maytag refrigerator. I listed this within 2 days and it sold pretty much in 2 days. So this one's not on here because I've been taking a while to actually do this video, but that filter sold right away. I bought it for $7 and I believe it sold for $36. All right, so I believe I told you guys that I was going to show you one last item, and that was pretty much going to be the surprise item that I ended up actually finding in my garage. I've been sitting on this item, and I just recently found it again. I wasn't paying much attention to it just because when I originally got it, it wasn't worth that much. And now that I've rechecked, and actually now that I saw it again in the garage and I rechecked, I've noticed that the price has gone up pretty tremendously. So let me go ahead and show you guys right now. So this is a Commodore 64 computer, but it's only the box, the original box, and the manual. Now I do have the original foam on here, so I'm going to sell it as is, and I believe this was the original receipt. But it came with the manual, and the best part about this is that I got it for free at an estate sale. The people that were clearing out the estate sale were actually going to throw out the box. They're going to throw out the box, and I asked if I could actually buy the box or take the box, and the lady told me just to take it because they were going to throw it out anyway. Now, I asked her if they actually had the unit because I didn't see it anywhere, but they didn't have it. But she did mention that they had the manual, and she gave me the manual for free. So, yeah. Now, the manual on its own, I believe it's going for about $25 in this condition. There has also been others in worse conditions that have sold. And if I ship it out, I should be able to ship it out as medium L. But that's only if I ship it out alone. Now what I'm going to do at first is I'm going to try to sell the box with the manual and the original foam together. The box alone is going for about $50. So with the manual, that's another $75. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try to list it for about $89, free shipping, and see what happens. Somebody else has it listed for about $99, but they're really selling for about $50. But once again, I'm including the actual manual in there. So the buyer will actually be getting a $75 value, and hopefully the foam plays a role in this sale. But that's what I'm going to try to do with the Commodore 64 box and manual.